Africa could be reunited, the Black world will be such a beautiful and powerful one. Because our children will have their own books. The education of Black people will be done differently. Our children will start learning the beauty of their spirituality. My spirituality from my great-great-great-great-grandfather cannot be in a museum. They should be home where they belong. And I think we should fight for that to make sure everything that they stole from her 500 years ago, they give it back. This is stealing. And their book, stealing is a bad thing. That's
Only
right.
that when they steal from other, it is a good thing. They look for a way to justify it. When you were explaining just now about spirituality, and looking at how in Vodou society is organized, that basically appeared to be, that is how society is organized in a traditional African sense. So that at the end of the day now, what we are referring to as Vodou is not something you need to go to somewhere to practice. It's something that was already the way of life of the people. I was reading somewhere, maybe I will ask you to confirm that for me, that Vodou is actually the first form of spirituality in the whole of human history.
Yes.
Can you say anything about that?
It is what you said. It changed its name where when they took the library and converted it to another spirituality, which is the white spirituality. Certain things cannot change because our ancestors created spirituality with nature. That's mean you will find a lot of things, a lot of like holy day, certain things they change the month, but they cannot change the idea of it. Like for an example, we came from Africa and we find the Tainos that does celebrate the season called Easter. But when you take Easter is the change when the sun is changing. This is the equinox. That's the Easter time too. That's the time that they create the baby Jesus that was born in Bethlehem. But science today is searching in that little piece where they said Bethlehem was. There is no bones. They can't find anything. They can't find, but they find mummies from my world. They find a lot of entities in my world. My world is real. You know what I mean? I'm real. You know, I have hair, I have skin. I am real. I have hands. I'm real. But baby Jesus came. Baby Jesus grew up. Baby Jesus was with a lot of Jews also because he was Jewish. Baby Jesus, there is no story about from baby going up to 13 years old. Baby Jesus went to a synagogue and said things that people was amazed. Does the Jews has this in their books? I searched. They don't have a part of all the story that they have seen Abraham was in their book. They don't have too much of that child that came and said things that everybody was amazed for his age to talk like that. From there, nobody heard of him again. The next time we heard of him, It's when he started doing a lot of miracles, walking on the ocean, doing miracles with the fish, doing so many miracles. And then 33 years old, they kill him. He's the Son of God. Why would they kill the Son of God? And that's the end of the story. And people since that time keep the idea of this statue of Christ being in the cross for generation and generation. A child once told me, how could human be so cruel to keep him so long in the cross? I never thought of it, but a child did, you know? So our story is different. We believe today science could tell us what is the sky. It's a lot of galaxy. There might be other people that doesn't breathe oxygen like we do, that doesn't have a face like we have, but there might be other people in other galaxy that we didn't find yet, or probably them one day will find us and we'll find them too. We'll meet with them sometimes, but the time is not ready yet. But in this galaxy where we are passing by. We are missionary in this earth. In our mission, as a baby, you came to this world. Your parents is there to embrace you, to support you, to give you a good education, and you became a citizen, a good citizen. That's what you need to be, a good citizen. You do your mission as a good citizen, and your children carries your blood in their veins. This is our eternity as Black. The white world tells us in school, because that's what we learn from school, that we are in this world, but Black people, especially Black people, they teach that in my country also. As Haitian, I learned that as Haitian, God loves poor people. Excuse me? Why would he love poor people? Why do I need to be poor for him to love me? He doesn't love the one that have the millions, that eats every day. God loves every children. We are children of God. But we have a society that was built up years ago to see Black people as something negative, to see Black people as slaves. And this is why they teach every Black, Africa or Haiti, God is waiting for you when you die. No, when I died, I'm gone. That means God is in me. God give me the inspiration of talking. God give me the inspiration of creating. That means as a human being, I need to enjoy life while I am in this earth. I am in the paradise. There is no other paradise for any Black people, any other places. This is our paradise. We need to protect it. We need to love it. And we need to enjoy it while we are alive. So that is Vodou.
All right. You see, this way of saying life, like I repeat it again, is not just a knowledge for some people. It's supposed to be for everybody, which is the way it really is in a traditional African setting, you know. You know, it is Christianity that come to tell us that this God is one. But we didn't really understand that. We didn't understand spirituality to be that in Africa, in a traditional African setting. Because like you said, there are these gods of different things. For example, among the Igbo people, they have Amadioha. Amadioha is the god of thunder, if I'm not mistaken. We have the god of war. We have the god of fertility. These different gods now become like kind of ministers or collaborators in the other world. Now, we might not really need to go into the scientific explanation of that, but let's try to look at even the rational understanding of it. If my God teaches me that maybe one of his ministers is in charge of the water, and therefore I love this God, I must love the water.
Definitely.
I mean, I mustn't pollute the water. I mustn't destroy the water. If this is the case, let's pick up a case in sight. The destruction of the Niger Delta, Nigeria, by Shell BP and many other multinationals coming from the West. They are Christians. If they understand that this land is the land of God, that there is God in the water, that is God in the vegetation, that is God in the forest, if this is in their consciousness, they will not destroy it, because that would mean destroy the work of God.
Yeah, but don't forget, they teach you in school, God is in the sky. So you are going to God and his kingdom when you die. They may teach you to love the earth. This is the beauty of my ancestor philosophy, because they were the one that created spirituality. They connected each of the gods with a part of this earth for us to respect it. If you respect this divine thing that is the protector of the river, protector of the ocean, protector of the earth, that's mean if you respect the God because you have a lot of respect for what you can't see, and that they teach you that is there to protect you and to protect the earth. If you were taught that way, you will not be able to destroy what they taught you to love. But this is a concept of African. So this is why I said it's about time that African people that is in literature started to write books for their children, for the future of Africa. The future of Africa, it's not only in the continent of Africa. The future of Africa is the world today. Because this is the only positive things of slavery. The slavery bring us everywhere. There is nowhere in this world that you go, you don't find Black people.